as you can see, there is a new hairdo in place. So this is what I'm going to be looking like for most of the videos, but not for long because my hair goes really quickly. Like you've seen me in my previous videos with like the weird thing up here. Well, that is gone and I have this now. Anyway, I decided to post a new video, me doing my humorous interpretation. And for those of you who don't know what a humorous interpretation is, it's an HI, or an event in speech and debate, where you choose a published script and cut parts from it so that your performance is only 10 minutes long. You add acting and you memorize it and you add movements and it's really fun, and I learned so much from learning how to do my new one, and it's a really good one. It's much better than last year's script. Yeah. I know how to do English. Unfortunately, I don't have the one from last year, but that's okay because this one's so much better, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this and comment on stuff, and I really do want your serious comments. I really want feedback because Nat Quals and State Quals is coming up. I need the help. And in fact, if you guys want help and if you're in speech and stuff, then I can totally do that. I can do some videos with some speech and debate help. Not debate. I don't do really debate. Sorry, debaters. I'm more speech oriented. Encourage me to get some others of my speecher friends in here, so that'd be pretty cool. Some more collaborations outside of this box that is your view, and more into everywhere else. I think this is my best script yet, so I apologize for all the mess ups, and I hope the quality balances it out a little bit more. I hope you enjoy my new HI, Murder Before Midnight, by Jeff Good.
It was a Friday night in the big city, and on a Friday night they find me making my rounds at the Lakeview Hotel. Anytime before midnight, that is. But at 10 minutes midnight, I'm out here in my office with my proverbial eyes glued to the little clock. Because when that strikes 12, my Friday night nightmares become somebody else's Saturday morning problem. So, if my luck holds true,
Dick Piston, I need you.
Lady Luck, you can set your watch by her.
I need your help.
I'm afraid I'm not the man you're looking for.
You're not Dick Piston?
No, I'm not helpful.
But you are the hotel detective.
For 9 more minutes I am, but there's not going to be a 10th, so I'm afraid if it's anything more time-consuming than a stack of pickle jar, I'm going to have to refer you to the day shift.
But you have to help me. I'm a victim of a crime.
Well, unless that crime is unnecessary wetness, there's really not much I can do for you in the time allotted.
It's not unnecessary wetness.
Are you sure? Because I have a blow dryer and the desk.
Mr. Piston, please. You can't just turn your back on me.
Not in that outfit, no.
Then you'll help me?
For 8 more minutes, I will.
Will that be enough?
Depends on the crime. What's yours?
I think they call it murder.
Uh-huh. And you say you're the victim?
Yes.
You know what murder is, right?
It's the one where somebody kills someone, right?
That's the one.
Yay.
Oh, boy.
It is often said that to follow your instincts is to forsake logic and reasoning. For Dick Piston, he's never ignored this more. He teaches us that to know your instincts is to know your true feelings. Please follow the unravelings of this twisted Murder Before Midnight by Jeff Good.
Alright, I'm gonna take your case, but I'm also gonna set Nick down. When this goes off, no matter what, case dismissed. Is that understood?
Mr. Piston, I can't tell you how grateful I am for this.
Coming here to town is like enough.
You're welcome.
Now, if you take a seat, I have to make a phone call.
But aren't you going to rush to my room to examine the scene of the crime?
Ordinarily, I would, but we're short on time. Hello? Front desk? It's me, Dick Piston, hotel detective. Put me through to the kitchen.
What are you doing?
Ordering room service?
Will that speed up the investigation?
Not at all.
Then why are you doing it?
Because no man in his right mind would ever be alone in a room with a woman in a towel without at least a bottle of champagne and a half-order of oysters on the way. Of the honeymoon special. Send it to my office pronto.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Piston. And how did you know this was our honeymoon?
Just tell me about your murder. We'll get this over with.
Well, I was on my room taking a shower before dinner.
So you haven't eaten?
No, not yet.
And the murder took place in the bathroom?
No, in the bedroom.
After you shot.
No, during.
So you shot in the shower. By someone in the bedroom?
What makes you think I was shot?
Because if it was a stabbing, you would have been in the same room with the killer.
My God, you think you're in the shower with me?
No, I think you were shot.
But I wasn't shot. Look.
Or stabbed, for that matter. Looks like you've had a close shave of some kind.
Oh no, that's just waxing.
Alright, now that we know you haven't been harmed in any way,
Have you ever been waxed?
what makes you think you were murdered?
Oh, I wasn't murdered.
The crime is murder. And you're the victim. Why are you here?
Well, I had reported, didn't I? He was my husband after all.
The killer?
No, the killer me.
The murder victim is your husband.
Yes, he was shot in my room.
So, you're the victim. By marriage?
And this was supposed to be a honeymoon.
I see. And this is how you were dressed when you discovered the body?
Yes, I just stepped into the shower when I heard what sounded like gunshots and blood coming to me. Naturally, I finished my shower, put on some makeup, and raced into the bedroom right away to see what was the matter. That's when I found him, dead.
Were there any signs of forced entry?
Well, he'd been dropping hints all weekend, so I was hoping this was our honeymoon after all.
No. I mean to the room.
No, everything seemed perfectly normal. Well, except the horrible dead guy lying there.
You mean your husband?
Oh yes, brains everywhere.
Well, normally this is the point in the investigation when I would rush up to your hotel to examine the body, but we're short on time, so let's just cut to the proverbial chase. Room service. There's your killer.
Oh my, how could you possibly know that?
Was your husband clinically insane?
No, not clinically.
That's how I know.
I don't understand.
And there's no time to explain. No, wait, there's 4 minutes. Allow me to explain. If there are no signs of forced entry, then your husband must have let the killer into the room himself, which means that the killer must have been someone your husband knew personally or expected shortly. A bellhop, for example.
But why would my husband be expecting a bellhop?
Because your husband was not clinically insane. And since no man in his right mind would ever be alone in a room with a woman in a towel without at least a bottle of champagne and a half order of oysters on the way, and your husband knew that you were about to enter the room, we know that your husband must have ordered something from room service.
It makes perfect sense. I don't know, I didn't see it before.
Which means, your husband had been murdered by the night shift bellhop who gained access to your room under the pretense of delivering a romantic appetizer which you never got the chance to enjoy because after murdering your husband in cold blood and not wanting to leave any evidence that the killer was a member of the hotel staff, removed the telltale oysters and champagne from the scene, something that only a member of the hotel staff would do, leaving in their place even more telltale absence of champagne and oysters, which confirms his guilt.
But why would this bellhop want to kill my husband?
Because, unbeknownst to your late husband, this bellhop was having an extramarital affair with his wife.
You're married?
No, you. He's having an affair with you.
How could you possibly know that?
Because you still haven't asked me the one question any widow in your right mind would want to know the answer to. Why would this bellhop want to kill my husband?
But I did ask. I said it right away.
You did? Well, never mind then.
You really haven't been paying attention to anything I've said, have you, Mr. President?
For God's sake, you're wearing a towel.
That's no reason to accuse me of being an adulteress and worse yet, an accomplice to murder.
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Accepted. Shame about bellboy though.
Yeah. Listen, I'm boss on my proverbial head if she finds out there's a shot. Another innocent bystander. Do you think we could agree that this was self-inflicted?
Oh, Mr. Piston. He looked suicidal the moment he walked in here.
Aha! What widow in her right mind would agree to cover the murder of a man who had nothing to do with her husband's murder? Yes, of course, he had everything to do with murder, and she was in on it.
But that could only mean one thing, Mr. Piston. That the widow's, in fact, not in her right mind.
Well, this is a little embarrassing. My shift's almost over, so I guess you're free to go.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Piston. You may not have solved my husband's murder, but knowing I'm innocent of all charges is a huge load off my mind. Well, what little there's left of it, how could I possibly repay you?
Well, We've got champagne and we've got oysters, and I'm off in 2 minutes.
Oh, Mr. Piston, I think we could get you off for that.
I did not see that coming. Neither did I. What? You're alive? That's impossible. Actually, no. You are a terrible shot, Piston. Yeah. Sorry about that, don't be. You were right about us, Piston. Until recently, this lady and I were having a torrid affair behind her husband's back and over his dead body. Ew. At least I thought we were in love. But now I can see she was just using me to get what she wanted. A dead husband and an airtight alibi. But what makes you think she was using you? Ugh. What woman in her right mind would leave her husband for another man, only to throw herself to the arms of a third man over the dead corpse of another second man? Yes, of course. She never truly loved him to begin with, and was only using him to get rid of her wealthy husband, who she also didn't love. She probably didn't care much for the detective either. Well, if you'd waited a couple of minutes, you might have cared a little bit more, Katie Piston. She used us. We are all victims here. Oh, actually, no. Not me. No? I suppose not. But if you got a minute, I think I can correct that oversight. Look at the time. Looks like yours is up. Katie Piston, hotel detective.
Ding!
What was that? Turn luck running out? No, it sounded more like an egg timer. Case dismissed.
Yeah!
I was like halfway out of the shop.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. I really want some communication between viewer and creator so I can make these videos better for you and for me, because I would really like that. Keep on the lookout for that new video coming up on my Mount Everest channel. It will come up soon. Collaboration is hard. Working on it. Trust me, I'm doing my best. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a splendiferous day.